Good morning, children. I hope you all are fine and in good health.
We have already done the reading part of the chapter 1, Know Your Planet. Now let's get started with the explanation part. Know your planet. Do you know, children, on which planet we live in? Yes, we live in the planet called Earth. And what makes our Earth unique? The life which is possible only with air and water, which no other planet has. It makes our planet unique. So, children, our Earth is a unique planet. Air and water makes it unique. The Earth has land masses and water bodies. Let's see this map 1.1. There are 7 continents and 5 oceans in the world. The large land masses are called continents and the large water bodies are known as oceans. Children, let me tell you, on the earth there are 7 continents and 5 oceans. They are North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia and Antarctica. And the 5 oceans are Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean and Antarctic Ocean. Now we will study the shape of the earth. In olden or ancient times, people believed that the earth was flat like land and which has corners and edges. But a Portuguese sailor, Ferdinand Magellan, sailed around the world and proved that the earth is round and spherical in shape. Look at these pictures of the earth. These photographs of the earth has been taken from the space. What is a globe? A globe depicts the correct shape, size, and location of various continents, countries, oceans, seas, and cities on the earth. A globe is a simple and accurate model of the earth. Map. What is a map? A drawing or plan of part of the surface of the earth that shows countries, rivers, mountains, roads, etc. are called maps. The word map comes from the Latin word mappo, which means a napkin. The first person to publish a collection of maps was Gerardus Mercator. Atlas. A book of maps is called atlas. Some more examples of atlas are shown here. Types of maps. There are different types of maps. Physical maps, political maps, climate maps. Reading maps. Through maps, we get lot of information about a country or a place. To read and understand the information provided by the maps are by the basic features of maps: direction, scale, symbols, and colors. Directions. The 4 major directions are north, south, east, and west. Direction is the particular way you have to go to get from one place to another. Scale. It is not possible to show the actual size of the earth on a map because it is too large. For example, the distance between Delhi and Agra is 200 kilometers. It is not possible to show these cities at 200 kilometers on the map.
The distance is represented by a smaller unit, say 5 centimeter. The ratio between the distance on the ground and the distance on the map is known as the scale of the map. Symbols. There is less space on a map to show mountains, rivers, lakes, bridges, dams, temples, churches, and railway track. Therefore, different symbols are used on map to give us information. For example, a city is marked by a small circle and land boundary of a country by thick dashes and black dots. Colors. Different colors are used to show various things on a map. Water bodies are shown in shades of blue. Plains or lowlands are shown in shades of green. Highlands are shown in shades of brown. Checkpoints. Children, while reading the chapter, we have already done the answers of these checkpoints. So, you need to write these checkpoints in your copy and note it down. Look at this picture. This picture is of key on a map. Key or index given on a map to understand the color scheme and the symbols used in a map. A key is given on a map to help us understand the color scheme and the symbols used. Look at map 1.2. Its key shows the height of land above sea level or depth of water below sea level. It also shows what the color represent on the map. I hope children you have understood the chapter clearly. Explanation of chapter 1 ends up here. See you in the next class.